This tutorial will guide you through the process of installing new handlebars on your Super73 bike. The following steps will work for all handlebars currently sold by Super73. In this video, we will be installing the Enduro low-rise handlebars. If the following assembly instructions are not within your skill set, we recommend taking the bike to a professional cycle mechanic for proper assembly. Super73 will not be held liable for damages that occur due to improper installation of the accessory. You will need the following tools to complete the installation outlined in this video: 3mm Allen key, 4mm Allen key, 5mm Allen key. For bikes with rubber grips, you will need compressed air or a flathead screwdriver. And for grips with mounting clamps, you will use a 2.5mm Allen key. Before you can install your new handlebars, we will need to remove the existing handlebars using the following steps. First, you will need to remove the right grip, brake lever, and throttle from the right side of the handlebar. If you have rubber grips, we recommend using compressed air to remove them. If you don't have access to compressed air, you can use a flathead screwdriver to help remove the grips instead. If you are using compressed air to remove the grips, you will start by putting the nozzle from the compressor under the inside lip of the rubber grip. Engage the compressed air, and while doing so, you should be able to guide the grip easily off of the handlebar. If you don't have access to compressed air, take a flathead screwdriver and gently place the tip under the lip of the rubber grip and start to fold the grip towards the handlebar end. You will eventually be able to roll it the rest of the way by hand and remove it from the handlebar. If your bike has grips with Allen bolts fastening it in place, you will use a 2.5mm Allen key to loosen each end of the grip and slide it off. With the right side grip removed, check to see if the bar stop came off of the handlebar during removal, as it may be inside the grip. Set this aside for later reinstallation. You are now ready to remove the brake lever and throttle from the handlebar. Depending on your brake model, the brake lever attachment screw size will either require a 4mm or 5mm Allen key. The example shown in this video uses a 5mm Allen key. Use the appropriate Allen key to loosen the brake lever attachment screw and slide the brake lever attachment from the handlebar. Next, follow the cable from the throttle down to the connection point and firmly pull the male and female connections straight away from each other. Then use a 3mm Allen key to loosen the throttle mounting screw and slide the throttle off of the handlebar. Next, you will remove the left grip, brake lever, and display from the left handlebar. Follow the same steps used for the right side grip to remove the left side grip. Then, use the appropriate Allen key for your brake model to loosen the brake lever attachment screw and slide the brake lever attachment from the handlebar. Use a 3mm Allen key to loosen the display screw found on the underside of the display and remove the display off of the handlebar. You are now ready to remove the existing handlebar from the bike. Use a 5mm Allen key to remove the handlebar clamp screws. Once the clamp is open, remove the handlebar from the bike. The bike is ready for the new handlebar to be installed. Take the new handlebar and place the lower crossbar in the groove of the top crown. Set the handlebar clamp over the lower crossbar and loosely tighten the handlebar clamp screws with a 5mm Allen key. Cross-tighten the handlebar clamp from corner to corner, making sure the clamp is tight and the handlebar does not move. You will do a final tightening of these screws at the end to adjust for rider comfort. Next, we will reinstall the throttle, brake lever, and right grip on the right handlebar. Slide the throttle onto the handlebar and line up the arrows on the male and female cable connection points. Then gently push them together. Don't tighten the mounting screw yet. Loosely attach the brake lever onto the right handlebar. Reinstall the bar stop that has been extracted from the grip onto the handlebar. If you are using compressed air for the grips, line the grip end with the handlebar and then blow the compressed air into the grip as you guide it back into position. If you used a flathead screwdriver to roll the grip off, unroll the grip before reinstalling on the handlebar. We recommend spraying a non-silicone-based lubricant or window cleaner inside the grip before reinstalling it to help guide it into place. Be sure to plug the end of the grip before spraying so the liquid does not spill out. Then line the grip up with the handlebar, unplug the hole, and push into place. Some liquid may come out during this step. You will want to allow the liquid to dry out before using the bike again. If your grips use clamps to mount in place, slide the grip onto the handlebar and tighten with a 2.5mm Allen key. Tighten the brake lever attachment flush to the grip with the appropriate Allen key for your brake model, and then tighten the throttle using a 3mm Allen key. Let's move on to the left side of the handlebar, where we are going to reinstall the display, brake lever, and left grip. Loosely install the display onto the handlebar, followed by the brake lever. Reinstall the bar stop, and then proceed to reinstall the grip using the same steps as the right side of the handlebar. Tighten the brake lever attachment flush to the grip with the appropriate Allen key for your brake model, and then tighten the display using a 3mm Allen key. Now that all components have been installed on the bike, let's do a quick safety check. Check that all handlebar clamp screws are fully tightened and the handlebar doesn't move when pressure is applied forwards or backwards. This is a good time to adjust the position of the handlebar for rider comfort if it isn't set how you like it. Adjust the position of the brake levers, throttle, and display for rider comfort as needed, and securely tighten components in place. These should all feel comfortable before riding. Check for any loose cables or connections running to the wiring harnesses and ensure that everything is securely fastened. Lastly, check the brakes for proper operation and confirm the display and throttle are working when the bike is turned on before going on your next ride. Now that the safety check has been completed, your bike is ready to hit the road with your new Super73 handlebars. If you run into any questions or concerns about your Super 73 bike, please contact Super 73 customer support by submitting a request at support.super73.com, and a writer advocate will be happy to assist you.